S-U-S-J-E, S-U-S-J-E, S-U-S, and Jesus was his name, oh.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to St. Joe's Story Time. It's so good to be with you. Here's an unlikely story, but it's a great story, and it's read beautifully by Deb Grimmer, Mrs. Grimmer. The name of the story is, get this, and I want to make sure I have it right because I have to wonder, is this really the name of the story? But it is. If you give a mouse an iPhone. That's right. What happens if you give a mouse an iPhone? Have you ever been around people who get completely consumed by their technology, their phones, their iPads, their computers, and they don't pay attention to anything else that's going on around them? They sometimes don't even notice the people around them. Now, this mouse is sometimes like that. And this mouse's name is Applesauce. Have you ever heard of a mouse named Applesauce? I think it's a great name for a mouse. And it's also a great story. Because you know what? Jesus is always asking us to notice the people around us and see what we can do for them and how we can be with them and how we can help them. And we all know that sometimes we get a little bit too involved with whatever is right in front of us, be it an iPhone, an iPad, a computer, a game we're playing, a TV show we're watching. And sometimes it's good to remember, maybe we should be paying attention to the people around us a little bit more. Enjoy the story, and I'll see you when the story is finished.
Hi friends, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to read a story about your friend Applesauce. This little mouse was in the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Today we're going to see what happens if you give a mouse an iPhone. This book is by Ann Droyd, and we're going to find out what distracted means. So let's see what happens if you give a mouse an iPhone.
Can I have some nail scissors and a mirror and a broom and a bucket and a mop?
Not right now. Look, do you see how busy I am?
And some crayons and a pen and some paper and tape and a refrigerator and...
If you give a mouse an iPhone, he's not going to ask for a cookie or a glass of milk or anything at all. I'll tell you what, if you leave me alone for 10 minutes, I'll let you play on my phone.
Oh boy!
But just for 10 minutes.
Oh boy!
In fact, you won't hear a word. Okay, Applesauce, I'm all done now, and I've got a big surprise. Time to put that away. Applesauce? Tap, tap. He's still on the iPhone. And if he doesn't hear a word you say, he won't know you are taking him on a special trip.
Isn't this the best surprise ever? Applesauce?
And where are they? They're at an amusement park, and he's missing the hippos and the rhino. He'll miss out on all the kettle corn and the funnel cake and ice cream and corn dogs and cheese fries and...
OMG, these are the best nachos ever!
He won't realize he's on the Kathmandu coaster.
Isn't this the most fun ever? Applesauce?
Shh, tap, tap, tap. And if he doesn't realize he's on the Kathmandu coaster, he won't remember to buckle his seatbelt. And he'll probably take a little ride of his own. Tap, tap, boing, tap, tap. And chances are, if he takes a little ride of his own, he'll accidentally open all the cages. Tap, tap, tap. And out the window he goes. He hit open all the control gates. But he won't have the slightest idea what's happening. Applesauce! Look, all the animals are loose. Here's Applesauce. Tap, tap, tap. And if he doesn't know what's happening, he won't watch where he's going.
Look out!
Tap, tap, tap. And he'll probably march right out of the wild animal amusement park. Applesauce! Straight into the sea.
Watch out for the...
Tap, tap.
Cliff!
And if he falls into the sea, tap, tap, tap. Chances are he'll end up on some distant island. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, can I try? Is that Minecraft? So you'll have to get a boat, and you probably have to camp out for the night since it will be too late to paddle home. You do know that this much screen time can't be good for you, right? Tap, tap. Then, about the time you run out of energy, the phone battery will too. Look at Applesauce's face. And when the battery runs out, he'll totally freak. No! Oh no! 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 Oh, say it ain't so! Panic! And when he totally freaks, he'll probably beg you for a charger. Please, 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 please. And chances are, if he begs you for a charger, you'll point out that you're on a remote island without any outlets. See? Oh, yeah, cool. And pretty soon, he'll forget all about the charger.
Got any graham crackers?
And the iPhone to go with it. The end. Wasn't that a great story? Applesauce sure did get distracted with an iPhone, but when the battery ran out, he did end up having fun by the campfire. So I think he's funny. I'm looking forward to his next book. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye, friends.
So how about that? A mouse named Applesauce, and the mouse has an iPhone. But here's what I want to ask you. When do you think Applesauce the mouse was really happy? Was it when he was all stuck on his iPhone, or was it when he was connected with his friend and paying attention to the people around him? I think it was when he was more connected to his friends. There's something in all of that, in that for all of us. We can, each one of us, get a little bit over involved with whatever's in front of us. And God is always asking us, pay attention to the people around you. It's okay sometimes to be really involved in something, and it's really okay to notice the people around us and stay connected to them. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. I'll see you at the next story.